this it? Are we great again? You know, for the longest time I've been hearing the phrase, make America great again. And I was always a little confused because I was never sure what time period you guys were referring to. But now it is clear as day. When you say make America great again, you're all referring to the Great Depression. I mean, it is incredible that it only took us 2 months to be so great at decimating our foreign affairs to the point where other countries are banding together to move on without us. Nothing makes me feel great like spitting in the face of our closest allies and neighbors while simultaneously sending our economy into what is going to be one of the nastiest downward spirals any of us have ever seen. I mean, we are so great that the price of almost every single good is about to go up by 25% or more for the foreseeable future, all because a bunch of inept 80-year-olds decided to use tariffs, which any one of our great students who's taken an Econ 101 class could have told you wouldn't work and is stupid as shit. But hey, at least it's great that you guys owned all the libs, right? Because the next time you spend $300 on groceries or you can't feed yourself, just remember, at least that transgender man can't take a leak in the stall next to you, because that was the real problem here. I think it's great that regardless of political ideology, we can all be broke and homeless together because half of us couldn't figure out how to use Google. So the next time that you can't afford something, or the next time you get laid off, all I'm gonna say is, aw, that's fucking great. This is the best day the stock market has ever seen. This is the worst day of the stock market in your entire life. The best day the stock market has ever seen. We're all going to be rich. It's all over. We're broke again. The stock market is crashing. Wow. This would really suck if I had any money.
Sir, both hurricanes have absolutely decimated the southeastern seaboard, destroying infrastructure and leaving hundreds of thousands displaced. We need to know what to do. Oh my god, really? Yeah, so what should we do? What do you mean, what should we do? Send 40 billion to Israel immediately! Sir, I don't think that's the appropriate response. Fine, 50! No, that's not the issue. Okay, 60! Sir, I'm not arguing the amount of money, I'm arguing maybe where the money should be going at this time. Okay, I hear ya. Thank you. 75. Oh my god. Would you do it already? We're wasting time! Yeah, I'll get right on that. And make sure you thank Beyonce when you send that check, because we cannot afford another hurricane.
I think what I'm gonna miss the most about TikTok is that it felt so low pressure. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, of course there were the Zach Kings and the Wisdom edits that, you know, had a budget to them and were very editing intensive, but it didn't require that to either have a following or even have a video do well. I feel like every other social media platform nowadays, whether it's YouTube or Instagram, needs to be so carefully curated, and if you don't have the greatest idea or a Mr. Beast budget, you're just not gonna gain traction at all. Like, I've had a YouTube channel that I've posted to pretty regularly for about a year now, and I want nothing more than to be able to turn on my camera and just talk some BS to you guys like I do on here. But I feel like I can't, because I feel like I'm not putting in the same amount of effort that other creators are, therefore my video won't do as well. And my analytics support that. Also, when I look at all the big creators on the YouTube platform, only one of them even has that style of video, and it's Charlie. And Reels is fine, I guess, but after the exact same joke that's been stolen 900 times, or some other bop using an innuendo to promote their OF page, it gets kind of old pretty quick. It's also pretty apparent that their algorithm pushes what they want you to see, not what you want to see. TikTok kind of had the same feeling as going to a kickback at a friend's house, where you might have not known everyone in the room, or even been the most popular person there. But at any point in time, anyone could have popped off with a hilarious joke or an amazing story and captivated the whole room. TikTok was kind of one of the last parts of the internet that didn't feel like some new age Hollywood or media conglomerate empire running things. It kind of just felt like people being people. And I'm really gonna miss that.
Hey, quick question. Who'd you vote for? That's way too personal, and I refuse to answer that. Okay, my bad. What'd you think about the Super Bowl halftime show? Show? That was more like a train wreck. That was the worst thing I've seen in years. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. Kendrick just dropped, and no, this is not a drill. And no, this isn't some meme about like, oh, Kendrick dropped and the beef is back on. No. Kendrick actually just dropped. Whole new album out of nowhere. It's called GNX, and it's 12 tracks long. Run to Spotify or Apple Music or Tidal for you weirdos who can't seem to let that go. Genuine question, are you guys okay? Is this like a personality thing? Like, do we need to talk about? Also, Kendrick, what's going on, man? No marketing, no promo, just raw dog it on the upload button and give everyone a heart attack? Like, look, we know you're the GOAT, all right? We know that you know that, we know that you know that you're going #1 either way, but it's kind of like showing up to my house unannounced. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy you're here, but at the same time, I did have things to do today, And now the rest of my day needs to be about this. So, like, next time, maybe a phone call first would have been kind of nice. And look, I already know I'm about to get a million comments and DMs about, oh, look, the dude who's known for glazing Kendrick is still glazing Kendrick. And all I have to say is, at least I'm known for glazing my goat, and my goat isn't known for glazing minors. Now, please excuse me as I go put on this album and enjoy it for the next 48 hours straight.
I'm gonna say something incredibly controversial, and there's a good chance I'll probably lose followers over it, but that's okay because I feel like it needs to be said. My Hero Academia is a top 10 anime show of all time, and the only reason it is not consistently in that discussion for every single anime fan is because the fandom has ruined that chance. Now, I'm not saying it's top 3, and I'm not even saying it's gonna be top 5, but like 6 through 10? Oh yeah, I can make a good argument for any one of those spots. You got one of the best main characters ever created, who shows insane growth and character development through multiple arcs, along with one of the coolest powers ever made for any show. I mean, he is so powerful, he strategically explodes parts of his body to ensure he still has attacks left. You got one of the best lineups of villains anyone has ever seen. In fact, I would argue the only other show that even comes close is Naruto, because they're basically just the Akatsuki of the Quark world. You've got one of the most fleshed out and diverse cast of side characters that all have their own incredibly unique backstory and are loved by everyone. Except for this little perv. Pacing is immaculate almost the entire way through. It's got some of the best fight scenes you'll ever witness, the animation is absolutely gorgeous, and it scratches that itch in your brain that Space Jam started all those years ago. Oh, but it's not better than... Let me stop you right there. It is. Code Geass, Mob Psycho, Vinland Saga, it is. But they all cry so much, yeah, because that never happens in any anime ever. But the fans are weird and keep drawing the characters as femboys. Then stop looking up anime femboys. Look, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Super fans of anything are going to be weird. And if you're one of those people who lets a fandom ruin something before you actually give it a chance, I'm going to assume that you have the IQ of a goldfish and the personality of... well, a goldfish. This isn't a joke, and this is not April Fool's. I am being dead serious when I say this. My account on Google just got hacked, like an hour ago. And I don't know what to do. I am begging any other creators out there or anyone else that has a direct line to Google to please help me out here. I am begging. These people have changed every single one of my two-factor authentications, my recovery emails, my passwords, anything and everything that can even get me into this account. I am completely locked out, and I have, even as a YouTube creator, absolutely zero way to contact Google or YouTube to help me out with this. So now I am begging you guys. Again, not an April Fool's joke. This isn't me joking around. This is being deadly serious. Please, God, help me. If you are a YouTube creator, please, I am just asking for like a minute of your time. Can you please reach out to the YouTube creator team to let them know my account has been hacked and I need help recovering it? Please. And if you are not a creator, please share this with Google or YouTube or spam their comment section on any one of their social medias that I need help. I am begging. This is not a joke, and I have no idea where or who to turn to anymore. So, thanks. Please. I mean, this is amazing. You're telling me that every single movie or TV show that I would ever want to watch is on here, and it'll only cost me $8 a month? Alrighty, so tonight we can either watch an amazing and original TV series that'll definitely get canceled after the first 2 seasons. We could also watch a comedy movie from the early 2000s that both of us have seen a million times. We could also watch a reality TV show where we hate everybody on it and it will make us depressed. Or we can watch How I Met Your Mother. Again.
I'll be watching the Super Bowl this year for one reason and one reason only. And that reason is because I'm too broke to afford tickets to a normal Kendrick Lamar concert. After that, I'm turning off the TV immediately. It is incredible that we are once again stuck with 2 teams that everybody hates unless you live in those cities. This playoff season had so much potential to have an amazing Super Bowl. We could have gotten a Bills versus the Lions Super Bowl. We could have even gotten a Rams versus the Ravens Super Bowl. Heck, I would have even taken a Texans versus the Commanders Super Bowl, and that is saying something. But no, we got stuck with the Subway slinging, State Farm selling, Kermit the Frog sound-alike versus the other team, which I'm going to be referring to from here on out as Saquon Barkley and the rest of them, because he's the only one on that team that anyone outside of Philadelphia even cares about. I can also tell you exactly how this game is going to go. The Eagles will be the first team to put any points on the board, and all of these morons are going to be like, well, see, I told you they had a chance. Then someone's going to breathe wrong within 15 yards of Mahomes, and the refs will have them arrested for terrorism. The game is going to be pretty even going into the second half, but then the blind Make-A-Wish children that we call refs are gonna make 2 to 3 incredibly stupid calls that allow KC to run away with the game and win by 10 to 14. Eagles fans are going to cry, mostly because they're Eagles fans, but they're also gonna complain that the refs gave away the game. And Taylor Swift is going to show up on screen 19 times because the NFL has no other ideas when it comes to marketing towards women. So there you go. I just saved you 4 hours of your life and a terrible conversation with your drunk uncle about how his parlay should have hit.
Old people crack me up because all of them are like, none of this autism or ADHD existed back in my day. That's a thing of the youth. And then you go and talk to one of them and they're like, why, yes, I do in fact have $300,000 worth of model trains in my basement. And if you touch any of them, I will break your arm. All right, what does everybody want to do? I'd like to cast Fireball. Are you sure about that? Because you're only in like a 10 by 15 foot room right now. I'd like to cast Fireball. Okay, but just to remind you, all 3 other party members are in there with you and there's only one enemy. Oh, I'm sorry, did I ask about the consequences? Well, no, but then I'd like to cast Fireball. Okay, next time, nobody gets to choose Chaotic Neutral. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on, man? You're still locked in for the boys' trip to Hawaii, right? Yeah, of course. All right, good. I just wanted to make sure because we're about to book the flights. I'm sorry, hold up a second. Did you just say flights? Well, yeah, I mean, it's an island. We kind of have to fly there. Well, I mean, we don't really have to fly there. Okay, well, how do you think we're going to get there? I don't know, like a boat? A boat. A fast boat? That would take a week to get there. Okay, a really fast boat. We're not taking a boat to Hawaii. Okay, hear me out. How about instead of Hawaii, we go somewhere truly exotic? Okay, I'm listening. This year, for the boys' trip, I say we go to the faraway and tropical location of Scottsdale. Hello? Hello? Did you hear me? I said Scottsdale. Book your flight to Hawaii. I am not gonna get on a plane right now. What's going on with you? Maybe I'm having a hard time trusting airplanes right now because a lot of them are having the same problem where instead of doing this crucial step that's called landing, they, explode. So this is about the recent plane crashes. No, this is about my love for a subpar entertainment district in the middle of the desert known as Scottsdale. Of course this is about the plane crashes! You do realize that flying is the safest form of public transportation, right? It is thousands of times safer to get on a plane than it is to get in your own car. Yeah, maybe for other people, but I am an excellent driver. You got in 9 car crashes last year, and all of them were your fault. No, 8 of them were my fault. According to the courts, that group of preschoolers hit me. Look, all I'm saying is you don't have to come if you don't want to, but the rest of us are going to Hawaii, and we're going to fly there. And all I'm saying is that's fine, and I'll just meet you guys there. How do you plan to meet us there without flying? I'm working on it, just give me some time. Jeez. It concerns me that he's my smartest friend. Huh. Who knew kayaks were so expensive? Hey, that video that I posted is doing pretty good. Hey, seems like that video you posted is doing pretty good. Thank you. I mean, I worked really hard on it. Aw, that's great. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. You should be. It's a really big achievement. Now give it to me. What? Your video. It's doing good and I want it, so give it to me. Now hold on a minute, I'm not just gonna give you the video. What are you even gonna do with it? We're gonna post it on our own social media so that we can make money from it. Okay, since you guys are planning to make money off of it, could you at least pay me for it? Oh, yeah, no. See, yeah, we don't really do that. Why not? It's just not in the budget. Not in the budget? I'm not asking for a lot here, but like a couple $100 would really go a long way with groceries this month. Yeah, I hear ya, I do. We just, I wish we could. We just don't have the money. You don't have the money? Aren't you guys worth like hundreds of millions of dollars? Yes, we are. So pay me! No, see, you just don't get it, because if we paid you, we'd have to pay every person that we steal content, borrow content from, and that just wouldn't work. This sounds like a terrible deal that I get nothing out of. Oh, it is. I mean, you receive absolutely nothing, and meanwhile, we make thousands of dollars. Well, in that case, I'm gonna say no, you cannot have my video. Darn it, really? Oh, man. We're gonna steal it anyways. What? Yep, and there is basically nothing that you can do about it. Hey there, just saw that your video was doing really good. Companies like you two are ruining the internet. Alrighty, that's it for me tonight, guys. I can't play anymore.
Oh, come on, man. Just one more game.
Nah, dude, I'm serious. I really need to get a good night's sleep tonight.
No, seriously, one more game. You think 20 minutes is going to be the difference between making or breaking your day?
Okay, fine. One more game, but that's it. Okay, now I'm actually gonna get off. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Dude, we just won. You can't end on a win.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, one more. Win or lose, one more.